Hello and welcome to another episode of the Bucket List Gamers Pull-In Power, a very special one, as you might be able to tell already. But I am Jay, and I'm joined for this one by the master of the sleeve, Jordan.
Hello, hello.
And we've been down to the opening day release of Destined Rivals, and we've managed to pick a few things up. So we've both got an ETB, we've both got a booster box. I also managed to get the 3-pack and the 1-pack blister before they sold out as well. So we've got quite a bit of this to open. Now, we're not going to open it on camera because we want to enjoy it. And it's a bit awkward reaching around the camera to do it. And as much as we like opening them on camera, we've got how many packs? How many are in the booster boxes? It's like
36.
So
45 each at least.
Yeah, so it would take us literally, you'd be watching us for ages, and you don't want to see that. So what we're going to do is we're just going to talk through a little bit of what we've got, and then we're going to cut to afterwards, and we'll show you what we managed to pull, which in my case will probably be nothing, because I've had the worst luck in the world. But yeah, we'll see what we've got. So as Jordan says, 36 is it in these?
It is indeed.
And then 9 in these, plus the promos, plus the sleeves. We did record a video already, and we don't know if we're going to put it live or not. It depends. If we get better stuff in these, we will do. But yeah, we're not scalping or anything. We've literally bought all this stuff to open ourselves, which you will see shortly the result of. We queued up. We got there later than a lot of people. There were people queuing from sort of 8 o'clock this morning, weren't there?
Crazy, yeah.
And we got there at 9:45, and we were fairly far down the queue, but we still managed to get pretty much everything. I mean, I don't think you're too gutted you didn't get a triple
no, it would have been
or a
nice,
single.
Yeah, I'm happy with what I got.
And the booster box is the main thing, isn't it? And let's take a little closer look at it. So it is a thing of beauty. So we've got Team Rocket there on the side. Let's do the front first. You've got Giovanni and Mewtwo. Barcode. And then you've got your little write-up on the back. So yeah, really pleased that we managed to get that. I didn't think we'd get any of this set. When the pre-orders online went crazy, I just thought we need to write this off. I've had every ETB since I got back into it, and I genuinely thought I'm not going to get this one.
Yeah.
And we just so happened to be in Vault 14 in Doncaster the other day, didn't we? And they said, oh, because we're a Pokemon League shop, we're going to start selling them on Monday. And with it being bank holiday, we didn't have work to go to, so we thought we'll head down and see what we can get. And luckily we got this, so we are ready and prepared. We've got our Ultra Pro Easy Grip sleeves in case we get anything semi-good. We've got we do have more boxes of these. Thank you to Ultra Pro for sending them to us. We've got Ultra Pro 3x4 premium top loaders, and if we get anything really good, we've got the old card preservers, which we spoke about in the past. I love these.
I love those for if you sell Pokemon cards on eBay or anywhere else. They are great for keeping your cards safe while posting. Yeah.
And then if we get anything really, 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 really good, we've got a few of these left, which are the one-touching stands, which we've talked about in a previous video. We talked about all this stuff in a previous video, as I said. Thank you to Ultra Pro for sending it to us. But these are amazing, aren't they? The magnetic click together. They've got the little stands to hold them in.
The fit a card in a sleeve.
Yeah.
I think it has to be a tight fitting sleeve.
Yeah, it's like a perfect fit sleeve, isn't it?
If you love to display your cards, they are perfect.
And they just click together.
Yeah.
And if you want to change it, unclick. But it looks almost like a graded card, like a slab. I can't
describe how clear they are.
Yeah.
It doesn't show on camera well, but in real life, in person, they look amazing. The cards look fantastic.
So, we'll see what we get in here. In fact, shall I open this one on camera?
Yeah, why not? It's one pack, isn't it?
We'll do one pack. So I got we didn't get to pick what triple and what single we got. So I got the Togepi line, which I'm not particularly fond of, but let's face it, we're not here for the promos.
It's a Pokemon classic, I suppose, now, isn't it, Togepi?
Yeah. Gold and silver, wasn't it?
Yeah,
You got the egg.
Obviously, Togekiss and that coming a bit later, but
let's have a little look at them.
You need the promos if you're doing a master set, so they all count, I suppose.
That's optimistic. So we've got code card. Don't really know what I'm going to do with all them. I've got more of them than I can physically keep. We've got the Togekiss, so they're not marked as promos, are they?
No.
But if you wanted the full line, there it is. So is that exactly the same as what you'd pull from a pack in the hollow spot? Or has it got different foiling on it?
I think the unique cards, it looks...
Oh, it's like dot foiling, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the dot. Any promo has like the spotty foil on the sides.
We've got...
So you can identify it's a promo.
Fido
Yes.
coin, which is quite nice, actually. I do like that.
I've got a bit more of a fan of the coins than I used to be.
Some of them. The one that's in the Lily set, which is just behind that ETB that you can't see, the coin in that is really nice because it's glittery as well. And then the one in these tins, in the prismatic tins, is really nice. I mean, this one, unfortunately, when I got it, is a bit scuffed. I don't think it's in here, actually. I think I've moved it. But, yeah, unfortunately, mine got scuffed. But the prismatic tins, each tin, you get a different colour Eevee, matching the evolution on the front of it. So this one was like a blue, dark blue, because they can't do a black, I assume. But yeah, they're nice, and I think that Fido one's really nice. But yeah, let's kick off with a Giovanni pack.
See if it sets the tone.
Oh, it'll set the tone for me, because there'll be nothing in it.
Yeah.
Come on, Mewtwo. So, let's see what we get. Marnie's Purloin. Team Rocket's Mareep. Ethan's Slugma. Yanma, Metang, Team Rocket's Nidoqueen, Arven's Sandwich. Got a reverse Yanma, a reverse Team Rocket's Dottler, and a Greedent. So yeah, it's definitely set the tone for me. But there you go, there's one pack just to whet your appetites.
We'll get the editor to ping these up, I'm sure, but Jay's Chase card is
Meowth. For me, I really want the full art Meowth.
And if you don't know what that looks like, I'm sure it'll be popping up.
Yep, we can pop that up on screen. Bing. There
mine
it
is the Crobat, I think.
Yeah, I knew you'd go for that.
Yeah, definitely.
You're a big fan of the Zubat. And...
I love the whole line.
So yeah, I mean, getting them Mewtwo would be great. There's a few others in this set.
I think a lot of people are underwhelmed by the Mewtwo.
It's not the nicest.
It's the rarest card, isn't it? Pretty much.
Let's have a little look. So there it is. There's the Mewtwo. Put it in the middle. It'd help. It's all right. It's not my favourite card. I think I actually prefer the gold Mewtwo, which is quite nice.
There's the Crobat.
There's the Crobat down the bottom. I don't even have to ping it up on screen now. And then the Meowth is the page before, I believe. There it is. I love that Raticate as well, to be fair. If I got either of those, I'd be happy. Got some more. A usual little mix of like really, really serious looking ones and then really like cartoony comic ones. I even like that one. The sort of illustration rare, is it that one classed as?
Which one's
not illustration rare, sorry.
The Mewtwo.
The Mewtwo. I don't know. I don't know the terminology for all. Just a full out, that one. And then there's the Persian as well, which is really nice. So there's a few nice cards to hit in here. There's a lot of commons, isn't there, in this set?
Yeah, it's a big set.
What we're looking at, 182 before you get to the full arts. And then obviously the other chase is Misty's Psyduck, which I think is great. And Misty's Lapras, to be fair, is really nice.
I just saw the Lapras. I thought, oh, that's nice.
You've got a Rotom. The Weezing as well. I do like the Weezing. I actually like that Murkrow as well.
Yeah.
There's a lot of nice cards. We won't get any of them, but there's some really nice cards in here. So we will leave it there and jump cut, and we'll come back and tell you exactly what each of us pulled, who did better. There's talk of one of us having to drink a horrible drink if we get the worst. So it might be up for debate who did better. But yeah, thank you for watching this little bit, and we'll be back with you really quickly, not as quickly for us, but really quickly for you, with our hits. So we'll see you on the other side of the jump cut. Hello, we're back. So we, as you can see, haven't opened the booster boxes yet. We've just done the ETBs. We were umming and ahhing as to what way around to do it all. We've decided we will do the ETBs first, and we thought why not come back and just tell you what we got in them? Because we didn't do too badly, I don't think.
No, I'm happy.
I think I probably won the ETB round just, but we'll go into that. So this is what I got. So one of these was from the triple blister rather than the ETB. I can't remember which one it was now.
It was those first two.
These first two.
Yeah.
So got Saitan EX, Electrovia EX. So they were from the triple blister, which wasn't bad. Put those to one side. Then I got it again straight away in the ETB. I also got this Arbeliever EX. Then I got this, which is did we say it's an SIR?
Yeah, a special illustration.
Now, nice, but I don't know if you can also see on camera, incredibly badly cut. It's so wide on this side compared to over here. But getting an SIR out of one of these, I didn't expect. So, I mean, it's not my favourite one, but I'll take it. It's a hit. And then I also got, which I actually prefer, this Spidops, which is just the camera, because we've got it in one of these, isn't doing justice to how nice that green actually is.
Yeah, it's really nice.
But a really nice card. So I'm sort of quietly content with what I got in my ETB. And then Jordan, in his, which I'm sure you won't mind me showing you.
No, of course not, no.
Got this gorgeous Persian EX. Which,
for a regular EX?
Yeah, which I was quite jealous of when that came out. I think that was the first thing we pulled out of the ETBs as well, wasn't it? So, first hit. You also got this Team Rocket's Nidoking EX.
Nice.
Got Ethan's Adventure Full Art.
Yeah.
Which is, again, don't tend to be very valuable, but I think they're really nice.
Yeah, they tend to drop because they're not common, but they're more.
If it was a young lady on there, it might have held its value a bit more within the Pokemon fandom.
Ethel's Adventure.
And then you also got, I think this was actually the first pull, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
maybe,
and then we got the Persian, this lovely Rotom Full Art. So yeah, we can't complain.
No, we're doing good so far.
We've got another 36 packs each, so hopefully we get a few more to report back. But yeah, we'll be back shortly. Here's another lovely little jump cut for you. Hello and welcome back. So we've opened our booster boxes, and we've done all right, I'd say.
Yeah, I'd definitely say all right.
I think I've probably won.
Yes.
I'd say, just on sheer volume, if nothing else. But I did get a couple of decent cards. So I'll go through mine first, my hits, and then we'll go through Jord's, and we'll... But yeah, we've just said we think this is definitely the best way to do it rather than ETBs because you just get so much more. I couldn't have dreamed of getting these hits in ETBs. Like, it would have been 4 or 5 to get what I've got out of this.
Yeah.
Easily. So we'll start with the EXs. So I managed to get... I think between us, we pretty much got all the EXs.
I think so.
So I got a Crobat. We've put them in sleeves, so I appreciate they're not going to look as amazing as they did when we pulled them. We've got Regirock. Ooh. Dondozo. There he is. Yanmega. To go with the one I pulled earlier on.
Yeah.
Team Rocket's Mewtwo, which I didn't get another Mewtwo. So I was quite happy to get at least one. Grimmsnarl, which is terribly centred, but it's only an EX, not too bothered. A Bostiff, and then the Persian that George got earlier on. We got it out of the ETB, wasn't it? So quite happy with those. But I mean, like if I got them out of an ETB, I'd be amazed. Like to get that volume, and then obviously you've got to add all these in as well. So we've got the Electrovia Full Art, which is really nice. Like the cases took a bit of the shine off of it, but the colour on that is gorgeous.
When someone said, "Oh, we're going to put a green background on this yellow card," you'd think that's not going to work, but it really does look nice.
It's got Team Rocket's Proton, which we discussed. These cards, they're really nice, but they don't hold value, do they? Really. For some reason, but still nice card nonetheless. The Crustal, which doesn't have a lot of hollowing on it, or it doesn't seem to appear like it is, but it's a nice little piece of artwork. The Blaziken, which is alright, I suppose. Team Rocket's Orbeetle, which I opened blind and facing away from me, so I didn't even know I got it until Jordan said, which is quite nice. And then Ethan's Adventure,
which is a special illustration rare.
Special illustration rare, which I think is going to be one of the more valuable cards in it, just because it's got a Pichu on it, and
it's one of my favourite SIRs out of the set as well. In fact, for a trainer, it's actually really nice.
So I think that's probably the best card I got. But in terms of rarity,
yes,
it's not, is it? Because I also pulled it right at the start. This as well, wasn't it? It was like 3 packs in.
Yeah.
I managed to pull the Team Rocket's Crobat, which these gold cards never seem to have as much value as I think they should. But that one's really nice.
There was one in the Twilight Masquerade set that was worth a fair bit for a while, but that's because it's playable.
So I got, I think, 8 EXs and 7 what you'd class as hits. Like full art hits.
Well, yeah, no. I don't know what they call it nowadays.
So I think I did really well there, which makes a change because normally I do terribly on these things. So I'm really chuffed with those. I didn't get the Meowth, which is a bit disappointing.
I thought one of us might have at least got it.
Spoilers. No one got the Meowth.
It's not coming out.
Which is a shame because that is the card I want. So now I'm going to have to go and buy more of this if I can get hold of it. But really pleased with that, especially that Ethan's Adventure. I think it's such a nice card. So Jord, on the other hand, did equally well, I would say. Yeah, not quite the same numbers. But
I was just maybe one big card off.
Yeah. So in terms of the EXs, you've got Arboliva, which I got earlier on in the ETB. Satan, which I got in the ETB.
Yeah.
So
I got him the first ETB, which we've not shown yet. So
Electivire, which I got in the ETB and in the blister packs.
Yeah.
Oh. Regirock,
which you got
in the booster box. Garchomp, which is one of the few that I didn't get. I think.
Yeah.
You got that, and I got Mewtwo. I think is probably the. And then you've got the Grimmsnarl,
which you got as well,
and the Mabostiff, which I also got. So we did pretty similar on the X's. And then in the big hits, I suppose you'd call it, we both got the Blaziken.
Yep.
Which is a nice card. I think it's nice artwork. Not particularly a Pokemon I'm interested in. I think, which is why I'm not that bothered about it.
When it got its Mega, it kind of got massive because it's that broken. But yeah, there's another artwork that's like a special art Blaziken, and out of the set it's in, it's one of the lowest values, but it's equally as nice. It's just
I'm always more of a fan of the cartoony full art, so like the more cutesy ones.
Yeah. This
is a bit of a serious one, so that's why I wasn't overly bothered. Speaking of cartoony, for the second time today, you pulled Rotom.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I haven't got anything of equal value to trade it for. So John's got a spare one of those. If anyone's interested, reach out.
Selling it for £300, I think that's what we're going for.
The Team Rocket Murkrow, which I love. I'm really gutted I didn't get this one because I think it's one of the nicest cards in the set personally. Like I say, I go for the more cartoony ones. I just think that looks amazing. And then Ethan's Ho-Oh EX, which I got in the one we've not shown, which we probably won't show now because I think we've done this. Yeah. And then the big hit was the Team Rocket Mewtwo, and you got the Giovanni Persian, didn't you, in the other one that we haven't shown. So you're one away from getting the Giovanni trio, aren't you? In that?
Yeah, there's a Nidoking one, which I would like. So I think we'll definitely be keeping an eye on stock everywhere.
Yeah, and see if we can get a bit more. I reckon, based on these, and obviously Jordans are all in there behind that white cover, I think we've probably got a full base set, or near enough a full base set between us, minus the EXs because we've missed a few crossovers on EXs. I think.
I don't think if we put them together, there's not many we're missing because I got the Nidoking earlier, obviously as well, and the Persian, so that's another 2.
Yeah, I reckon
there's not normally that many.
I reckon we've probably got a base set between us.
Yeah.
Maybe not all the reverses and stuff.
No.
But probably not that far off because we did get quite a spread on them as well, didn't we? We didn't. Normally you'll get that 1 or 2 that just come up all the time in the reverses, and we didn't seem to really have that. So, you never know. Maybe we've we've done all right, I reckon.
Yeah, it's been nice to open Pokemon again properly.
I said when we first started, didn't I? I was like, I'm actually excited to open something again.
Yeah.
It's just felt nice to be able to have it. And I've not opened a booster box since... God, what must it have been?
What did that one you got for your birthday? Which one was that?
I can't remember what it was, but going back a bit, it wasn't... It might have been Shrouded Fable.
Yeah.
Although I don't recall getting that much Shrouded Fable, so maybe not.
Well, no, they didn't do a big box.
Did they not do a big
so
box?
It might have been... What's around then?
It might have been Temporal Forces.
It might have been.
Yeah, I think it was.
You pull a few Golfums, that box,
yeah, I think it was Temporal Forces.
And mine will have been Twilight Masquerade, because obviously I tried to finish that set.
Did we do a Twilight Masquerade boost reach? Because I got all those...
Yeah.
That'll be my last one then, but only just... But yeah, because I got all the Ursalunas, didn't I?
Yeah.
So yeah, it was just nice to actually be able to get hold of one without having to stress out about... And
actually, we queued up to get it, and it was nice queuing up and just chatting with people.
Yeah,
because we didn't queue up together because I was a bit later, not by much, but and speaking to people just about Pokemon.
Yeah, and it was just everyone was really nice. You could tell that they were all there for the cards and not
just to buy as much as they can
to sell it on. Yeah,
and run away, because obviously they did a limit anyway. But...
Yeah, so it was genuinely a nice experience, and the fact it was on a bank holiday as well. I mean, it started tipping it down. You'll probably be able to hear that on the recording. So we can't have a barbecue or anything, but I don't think we need one after opening all these. It's taken it out of me a little bit, but I've really loved it, and I'm hoping this is the point when it tips and things start getting a little bit... I think Black and White will be a nightmare, and then hopefully after that we will see where it falls.
Because if you look at Prismatic, that's an Eevee set. That's a massive Pokemon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Team Rocket, this set is going to be hard. Journey Together were a lot easier. I just weren't interested that much.
I don't think many people were bothered about it. I could get hold of that fairly easily, not immediately upon release, but within a week I could get ETBs and stuff. And I think I was speaking to a friend who lives in Japan and is dealing Pokemon cards, and he said over there it's been massive because it's pastel colours.
Right.
And it's all female trainers, or a lot of female trainers.
Fair enough.
So it's gone down really well in Japan, but I just don't think over here it's been as popular.
No, I've definitely seen it more around. Whereas, and then obviously Black and White's, they're doing that. Every Pokemon's going to have a special.
Which is going to be a nightmare if you're wanting to do a full set, which I've already ruled out. Because you're not going to be able to get it. They've announced that they're reprinting Prismatic, haven't they?
Yeah.
And I think they're reprinting this already. So there's going to be more of this coming.
I think there's a reason Black and White's going to be harder to get is because they're focusing more on the reprints at the minute, aren't they?
I heard rumours they're reprinting 151, which personally, from a selfish point of view, I hope they don't, because I've got a lot of 151.
Yeah, I don't think I'd open it. I'd buy it to keep as anti that way out. I get people have sealed collections.
Yeah.
And it'd be nice to have at least maybe...
They're the only people I feel sorry for in this scenario. So what we didn't explain earlier on is the place we bought these from, Vault 14 in Doncaster. If you wanted these where they tear them a little bit, it was 130 quid for the booster boxes, 50 for the ETBs. If you wanted them sealed, they sold them at market price.
Yeah.
So 190 and 85 was it, or 90 quid, which I think is great. I honestly think that's the only people I think that suffer in that situation are sealed collectors. Yeah. I've got a friend who tries to get a sealed ETB from every set.
Yeah.
And he couldn't go there this morning. He didn't turn up in the end because he's like, well, no, because it's no good for me. I don't want to open it. I just want to keep one. I don't know if his plan is to sell them on. I assume so eventually. But he's literally got a wall of every ETB since he started collecting.
That is cool.
Sealed up. And it's those people I feel sorry for, which is the scalpers that have caused it.
Yeah.
But it's a great way to put, like, the queue we got in this morning would have been 4 times as long if they'd not put that on Facebook, I think. Yeah. Especially on a bank holiday. People would have come from all over, wouldn't they, to try and get hold of it. So it did us a favour because we didn't have to get there particularly early to get it compared to what we probably would have done. But yeah, I've really enjoyed this experience. I think it's been great. It helps that I got a lot of cards that were decent.
Well, and that's a good thing about a booster box.
Yeah.
Like an ETB is a gamble because you could get...
Well,
hitting every pack, you could get nothing.
Yeah, well, I've been on the receiving end of the nothing.
I've been on both ends, where you get really good stuff. And then I've had like Obsidian Flames. I think I opened 2 and I got a max of like 1 special
Well,
card,
I opened that.
including EXs.
I opened that 151 and didn't get an EX.
Yeah.
Even an EX, I got nothing. So, they are a gamble. They're good to get I'd always get 1 for the box and the promo and everything.
Yes.
But for me now, these are... If it's a set that has these, I'll be getting these, I think.
Yeah.
If it's a set I'm interested in collecting.
It's definitely worth that extra little bit of money.
But yeah, we'll give one last shout out to Ultra Pro, because we have used, as you saw when we were presenting the cards, we've used quite a lot of their stuff to make sure they're secure. I'm probably going to upgrade a few into the card preservers when I get a chance, the gold one maybe. So thanks to them for sending us some stuff to check out. I genuinely won't use anything else other than Ultra Pro now.
And, the market price, aren't they?
They're
exactly. The same stuff you pay everywhere else, and it's that quality that's been around for so long.
And they're bringing in new stuff all the time. I think it's that innovation, like that little loop of plastic. You don't understand how much that does.
How easy it is to get a card out of a top loader.
Yeah, it's like...
literally whack. There's no...
Oh, I don't have to get my fingers in it. I don't even have to bend it. It literally just pulls out. It is so... And
then you can use it to kind of push it back in as well. So you're never touching the card's edge.
So I think one thing we will mention, actually, before we go, speaking of card edges, we've noticed, and I don't know if you can see it in these... you can on that one, sort of. I don't know if it's coming across on the camera. There's like exposed foiling along the edges of some of them.
If I show you those 3, you won't see them on camera, but they've all got the same thing in the same spot.
Yeah, it's really hard to see it on camera, but there's like a little, in real life, there's like a little glisten just along the top. And it's like it's just a little bit of exposed foiling. That one, to the naked eye, is really obvious, and I don't know if you can see on the camera. It's just there. But it's really obvious when the camera's not on. I thought it was dinted at first, but it's not. It's just where it seems to have been cut. There's a bit of exposed foiling, which I don't know if they devalue it for grading on that, but we'll see. I might send some of those off, and a couple have got it, so we'll find out, won't we? It'll probably be edging, but...
Yeah.
But until next time, we will say, actually, we have got a little... Sorry, technical difficulties there, just as we were about to tell you what we're doing next. We've got this next, which is a Dragon Ball Z Blazing Aura booster box. 24 packs, 12 cards a pack, 144 types, so I assume that means 144 cards in the set. We got it for 35 quid from Vault 14, they were selling it off. So yeah, look out for that soon, join us to open it. We don't know what's in it. We don't know whether there's stuff in it worth having or not. So that'll be fun.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
Play the digital version. Code redemption date has already passed, so we can't do that. So that's one last thing to do. But yeah, we'll open it. We'll have fun opening it, see what's in there. And we'll be recording that hopefully now. So it should be going up fairly soon. So if you're interested in finding out what's in here and whether we can cover this £35 price tag, similar to what we did on the Digimon box that I did with Eddie.
Yeah.
We'll put the prices up on the screen. We won't do it during the episode because it turns out we were wildly off on some of them when we did. But when I'm editing it, I'll put the values up. So yeah, there's the hook for you. Stay around and see if we can offset this £35 here with what's in this box. But until next time, I will say that is goodbye from me.
And goodbye from me.
Except it's not over yet, because we forgot about this. We said that whoever got the worst of it on the ETV in the booster boxes would have to drink something horrible. And I'm not going to let Jordan suffer on his own. So we assume it's going to be horrible. It might be lovely. Some Mighty Malt Premium.
Nothing about this sounds nice.
The classic energy malt drink, original non-alcoholic drink. So we found this on the Eastern European section in the supermarket, didn't we? And I don't know why, because as far as I can see, it's an English product. But no, it doesn't. I might be leaning towards siding with you. This might not taste very nice.
I'm just glad I've got a drink as a backup. I don't know if you have.
I haven't. Oh God, look at it frothing. Right, let's give the old huff test. Oh God, it smells horrible. It smells like Horlicks.
Oh. That Ovaltine.
I'm going to try and not get it on the play mat if I can help it.
Oh.
Look how dark it is.
Like Guinness.
It is, isn't it? Ooh, it froths a bit. Get plenty in there for you. I'm not. Oh, it's like, you know, like off beer, like when beer goes off.
Yeah.
When we went to Belgium, I had like pure hops. You could taste it, and it tasted horrible.
I smell it way out of the can. It's worse.
That was nearly a gip, that. God. People drink this for pleasure. Oh well, chin chin.
Cheers.
Do you know what?
No.
It doesn't taste as bad as it smells. I get it finished. Do you know,
I'm finishing that.
I don't mind it. It smells worse than it tastes.
Yeah, I will agree to that.
It's quite sweet, actually.
It tastes like flat, sweet beer.
I'm going to try a bit more.
I can't.
I don't know if I'd buy it again.
I keep getting hit by the smell on it.
Go on, one more sip and I'll let you off. A glug. Get a glug.
The smell.
Yeah, the smell. Ignore the smell. That's it.
No.
It's sweet, though, isn't it?
Surprising.
I reckon I'm going to finish mine. I'm not going to be a girl.
I'll describe it as undescribable.
I wouldn't recommend Actually, no, it's getting worse. I wouldn't recommend going and buying it, that's for certain.
I won't recommend drinking it if you got it given either.
Oh. Well, hopefully you enjoyed that more than we did.
I don't know how you finished yours.
Next time we get a booster box, we're going to have to find a more disgusting drink for the punishment. I feel like we've set a trend now.
Oh, no.
Oh, well. Until...
We need one for the Dragon Ball Z box.
Oh, God. No, we can't do that, can we? Because we've only got one box. We're not in competition there.
Yeah, split it in half.
I'll see what I can find in the fridge. But until next time, this really is goodbye from me.
Yes, and unfortunately, you got this extra bit. So goodbye from me.